Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Candace and I'm here with Matthias and Adtuwne and we are open for discussions. So guys, I was on Instagram, like always, and I came across a picture that described cuffing season. It was a list of dates. It looked like the NFL draft lineup situation, however you guys do that, I don't know. But it said starting September 4th is draft day for cuffing season. Then it listed a bunch of other dates like training camp, when preseason starts and ends, whatever. And then I guess the season officially begins on November 16th and ends April 1st. Is this accurate? Do you guys really go by that schedule?
Yeah, I think everything you see on movies, like social media, internet, it has some type of truth to it. So yeah, I believe that has some truth to it.
Yeah, I think we may not go by those exact dates, but you kind of say, it's starting to get cold outside. Mm-hmm. Let me grab up one person, to settle down with for the winter. Then April 1st, and things start getting a little different. You see the flowers start blooming, and your roster need a revamp.
Oh. So just to clarify, I thought cuffing season for me, I'm like, okay, the summer's ending, fall's starting, it's getting cold outside. Like you said, let me snatch something up, so you have someone to cuddle with when it's cold outside. Is that what cuffing season is?
Yes, I believe so. It's basically what it is, summertime's like a holiday. So,
okay.
You have your cookouts, you have your parties,
mm-hmm.
Everybody's looking for something to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, when cuffing season's over, which is the summertime, you want to party and have fun without feeling guilty about it. If you have a girlfriend, someone you have a situation with, you're gonna feel guilty. So you want to party and everything without feeling guilty. And after that's done, once the weather starts to change, you're not going to cookouts. So, most of your time is going to be spent with that one person. No one wants to be home alone, so...
So is that one person your girlfriend or boyfriend?
It doesn't have to be a girlfriend or boyfriend. It just has to be
a mutual agreement. So it's like you agree that this is the person you're rocking with for the time being.
Okay.
And it's an understanding. So that's what it is.
Okay, so how does cuffing season work? How do you stake your claim and decide okay, this is the person I'm gonna cuff from November to April? Is it an ex, or is it someone you was dealing with as the summer was ending?
I think it depends for some people,
Mm-hmm.
If I was in that situation, for me, it's like, who do I feel most comfortable with? Who's gonna give me the least amount of headaches? Who do I not mind being in the house chilling with or going out with or something like that? Versus, a few other people who may be a little scandalous. You don't really want to give them too much of your time. You save them for dessert.
I think I'm gonna go back to the Instagram picture you was talking about, where it gave the dates.
Mm-hmm.
You have your date where it's training camp, and then you have your date where you gotta cut down rosters. So basically, before cuffing season starts, when you're in the summertime and you developing your roster, you're recruiting. So when you're recruiting, you're probably going to have more than one person that you're dealing with. And depending on how you feel, towards each person, that's how you cut your rosters. It's like, okay, I'm benefiting how? This person provides this person provides that, this person provides that. Who's the most beneficial? So you make your roster because maybe I don't need that. She's not bringing nothing to the table. He's not bringing anything to the table. So you know what? I want you. You're going to be the captain of the team. You're going to be the one who I'm rocking out with for the wintertime.
This sounds very, very complex. It just sounds like there's too much to it. So okay, so you said cuffing season, it doesn't necessarily have to be your girlfriend. It's just someone that you have a mutual agreement with. So what kind of things go on during cuffing season?
I mean, okay, it could be your girlfriend. It's the evolution of relationships. Mm-hmm. Nowadays, you don't have to have the conversation we had back in the day saying, hey, do you want to go out? Are we boyfriend and girlfriend? You don't have to establish that. Your actions basically establish that. So if I'm showing you, if I'm spending most of my time with you, we should already know where we stand.
Okay.
So you could do things that a normal boyfriend and girlfriend do, but I'm not saying you have to have that title on it. So, you know, when you cuffing somebody, it's just basically you're doing everything with that one person that you respect and have that, you know, mutual respect for.
Man, is that the same thing for you?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so is this whole cuffing season situation a never-ending cycle? Or, I don't know, like I feel like, okay, in the fall you're cuffing this person and then summertime approaches, so now you're free again. So you're free to do whatever you want when the fall approaches. Is this ongoing for you? It never stops.
I think for some people it's an ongoing cycle. You know, it's like, all right, you know, this is just for now. Then when it's, you know, summertime, it's like you have more freedom. You know, you start to do things that girl or that guy may not be used to. So you get into little arguments. So once you start getting into those arguments, that's when you say to yourself, all right, this is not what I signed up for. Let me free myself up a little more, and then you don't have that type of guilt. But you know, for some people, they cuff in the fall, and then in the summertime, they're in a happy relationship. So I guess it just depends on whatever your vice is.
Okay, so it can potentially lead to a relationship.
It's possible.
To piggyback on that, I think to answer if it's a never-ending cycle, you have your LeBron James and you have your Michael Jordans.
Here we go, back to relating this to sports.
Yeah. You have your LeBron James, you have your Michael Jordan. They're both the greatest to ever do it, right? But one's the greatest doing it now, one's retired. So to answer your question, it's not a never-ending cycle. You know, you're either LeBron James where you're going to continue playing and you're playing now until you're Michael Jordan when you retire your jersey and you say, okay, it's been fun. I did all I could do. I'm out of the game now. So once you find that person, like, you know, if you're not married, then it's a never-ending cycle. But once you get married, you're out the game.
All right, so I want to talk a little bit more about the mutual agreement situation. So if it is a mutual agreement, you both must agree that by April, like, this is done, this is over with. So you're gonna go your way and I go my way. Like, what is in the agreement? I just don't understand.
I think I don't know. It's weird. Like it's never been like, all right, April, I'm gonna do me type of thing. You know, it's not like, yo, come April 1st or come April, you know, whenever. It's like whenever you feel like your time in that agreement has expired, that's when you just get out of it. So once you feel like, all right, I've done what I can do, I've done all I can, it's time for me to move on, then you move on.
So do both people know that they're being cuffed? So this girl knows that I'm being cuffed, like this is temporary, or vice versa, right?
Some people don't know.
Yeah, you don't know.
Okay, so I feel like if it's a mutual agreement, you must have to know that you're being cuffed.
You don't. Okay, when you approach a situation, you don't approach it saying, okay, you know, I really like you. You know, let's do this for 6 months. You know, you don't do that. You just go into it like, all right, you know, I really like you. We're gonna rock out. But I feel like as humans, we're animals. Like a bear doesn't need someone to tell them, hey, you know, it's October, you need to start hibernating. They know by, you know, like they just know, like, okay, the weather's changing, I need to start hibernating. Let me gather this food, let me hibernate. As humans, as men, I'm gonna speak from a man's perspective, once it start getting nice out and once you walk downtown and you see women changing their outfits and they showing a little bit more skin, that's when we know, like, okay, you know what? This situation ain't working. I'm gonna have to end this. You know, cuffing season's over. You know, let's transform into something else. So I don't think you make an agreement saying, you know, here's a contract. Let's do this for like 6 to 8 months. I just think it's, as humans and as animals, which we are, we're animals. You know, the weather changes your attitude.
So this just sounds like. It just sounds selfish to me, like it's just a way for you to take advantage of someone. Like, I'm going to use you for my own personal benefits.
Women do it too. Men do it too. It's just that, you know, with men, we're more seasonal. With women do it throughout the year.
Okay. This is a lot for me to take in. So you both clearly have done some cuffing at some point in your life.
Matt still cuffs.
Matt, you still cuff. So how do you end cuffing season?
You know, it's pretty easy. I'm a very honest person. I believe in being completely honest all the time. So if I don't really feel like, if I'm not feeling it, I'm gonna tell you straight up, like, you know, I'm not feeling it. So I'm gonna do me. Or, you know, even throughout, like, dealing with some women, like they'll say, "Oh, you can't do this," and I'm like, "I'm not your boyfriend. Like, there's no one controlling me. There's no one telling me I can't do this. I can't do that. If I want to go to that next level, then I'm gonna go to that next level. But right now, that's not where it's going. Like, you still got a lot of work to put in before I even say, okay, I'm gonna slow down doing what I'm doing. Because I think dating that's part of dating. Like, you just, you're figuring out what exactly you want.
Okay, so I'm not your boyfriend. We're gonna hold on to that. We're gonna use that right now. So, I just don't understand. I feel like if you are dealing with someone and you guys are doing all these things together, you're being intimate, you're doing things that boyfriend and girlfriends do, why does it have to be stated that yes, we are dating and we are official? Like, I feel like there's an unwritten rule.
So your question is, why does we feel like?
I just, like he said, I'm not your boyfriend. Like, I don't have, that's what you said, right? I'm not your boyfriend. I don't have to do this. I feel like if you're dealing with someone and you guys are in a relationship, you're meeting moms or whatever, and you guys. Okay, you guys are hanging out, spending time together, dates every weekend. Alright, so wait a minute. I need to get to the bottom of this. So if you're cuffing someone, are you taking them out on dates?
You're taking them out on dates, just not every weekend.
Okay, if you're cuffing someone, you're sleeping with them.
Yes.
Obviously. Are you bringing them around your friends?
Yes.
You are doing things with this person that you would be doing with your girlfriend, right?
She could be your girlfriend. It's just that nowadays you don't have to, like, titles kind of complicate things. So
I think not having titles complicate things.
It does. It does. But like what Matt says, like what he said when he said, I'm not your boyfriend, that's not said until cuffing season's over. He wouldn't say that until it gets nice out. You know what I'm saying? That's when you use that excuse. But before that, you both have that mutual understanding. It's just that's a way of ending cuffing season.
I'm stressed. I just feel like...
How do you end cuffing season?
So we're going to switch the conversation a little bit because you guys just got me. Alright, so is cuffing season a one-on-one thing, or is there someone present on the side?
Cap.
I feel like most of the time there would be someone on the side. It doesn't have to be on purpose. It could just be by accident, but it could be beneficial regardless.
Okay. Do you think so too, Matt?
Yeah, I think sometimes it's good to have that. Sometimes it's good to have that thing on the side just for because you never know how it's gonna go in the beginning.
Okay, so my thing about people on the side, like, do they know they're the person on the side?
It depends what type of person you are.
Oh, interesting.
I have a friend, name shall remain nameless, but I had a friend who, every girl he's dealing with, he says he loves them, so they all think they're his main,
Okay.
so, but if you real, and if you really love your girl or the person you're cuffing, then you're going to keep it really real with your side chick, and you're going to tell her the truth. Your side chick gets the truth all the time,
Okay.
and she has to handle the truth. But your main chick, you might not tell her everything. You don't have to lie to your main chick. You just don't have to tell her the full truth.
But the side chick can only handle the truth or know the truth.
She better handle the truth.
but she has to know that she's the one on the side, right?
If you really want what you have with your main to work, then your side chick has to know the truth. She has to know her role. If she doesn't know her role, then shit could just go into, it could become mayhem.
Okay, so if you want things to work with your main, does the main know that you have someone on the side?
No.
So why?
That's the rules.
How can things work with the main if there's someone on the side? Like, what if this side chick is found out?
That's every man's nightmare is when the main chick finds out about the side chick. But I mean, I don't know. Just to piggyback off of what Cap said, it's like you can't really lie. Like, you can't lie to your side chick. That doesn't make sense because you're not supposed to care about her feelings.
Damn, that just sounds so shady.
She's supposed to know exactly what it is. She's supposed to know, yo, I got a girl. You know, we can just do our thing on the side. That means that, you know, you're not supposed to be pillow talking with your side chick. You're not supposed to be, you know, taking your side chick out on dates, paying her bills. Like, she doesn't deserve those type of privileges. You're just supposed to do what y'all do on the side, and then that's that.
So what is that you're doing on the side? Why is the side chick necessary?
The side chick could have some, you know, her sex life could be incredible. Okay. She can offer you something that, you know, she could free, you know, if you're like, let's say you and your main chick are going through a difficult time and all she's doing is nagging and complaining. That side chick is just a bit of relief from your everyday arguing and nagging and stuff like that.
So why not just end whatever it is with the main chick and be with the side chick?
You don't just let go of LeBron James. You don't let go of Mark.
Here we go with the sports again.
That's what
why are relationships being sport?
Because that's what cuffing's about.
You can't just let someone else pick up that star player. That's crazy.
But if your star player isn't performing, why are we holding on to them?
Well, first off, there's going to be flaws. When you're in a relationship, you love that woman, but there's going to be flaws regardless. You know what I'm saying? So, let's say, for example, my wife, my girlfriend, or whoever, she's beautiful. You know, she does, every man has their, you know, vision of the perfect woman. So if she's the closest thing you have to a perfect woman, but she has some flaws, like, let's say, the bedroom, you know, in my opinion, I want my wifey to be one thing, but I want her to be nasty, but not slutty nasty. But that doesn't mean I don't want slutty nasty from someone else. As a man, we want everything. So if I want slutty nasty, then I'm going to go outside the relationship. I don't want my wife to be like that. Okay,
so it's perfectly fine for you to be involved with someone and be in a serious relationship but have someone on the side.
It's not perfectly fine.
So what if someone was on the side in your situation? How would that make you feel?
What do you mean, like if I was...
If there was a side dude.
If there was a side dude?
But she's telling you, you know, you're perfect, everything's great, but, you know, you're just not performing well in the bed.
If she told me?
But, okay, so you're saying, like, you want someone who's slutty, but you don't want your wife or your girlfriend to be slutty.
Or your main chick.
Or your main chick. You don't want them to be
slutty. I want her to be nasty. But I want her to be nasty, but there's a difference. Like, you have your nastiness, but then you have your, like, girls that's nasty and they good at being nasty. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're naturally nasty.
They take pride at being nasty.
Yeah,
they like it.
You can't, and if your girl, if someone you cuffing is like nasty, like disgustingly nasty, like you want your side chick to be, then you're going to have second thoughts on your girl, like, whoa, how much practice you getting? I ain't teach you that. You don't want to have those type of insecurities. You know what I'm saying? Like, if my girl or my wife or whatever was disgustingly nasty, then I'm going to have insecurities.
Okay, so I don't know what's wrong with you two mentally right now.
No.
But,
we're men.
You love someone, you love your main chick, your wifey, your girlfriend, whatever, you love this person. How do you think that would make her feel if she found out that you had some woman on the side because you don't think, or because you want someone who's nasty in the bedroom or whatever? Like, how do you think that's going to make her feel?
Fucked up.
Alright, so what if you were in her shoes? Like, how would that make you feel? So why is it okay for us to have people on the side?
Because side chicks could be beneficial.
Well,
side dudes could be beneficial.
And he's said this to me multiple times, that side chicks can be beneficial. Nice. So explain that.
Alright. I'll explain the side dude first. Pause. Now, women, they don't say side dudes. Women will say friend zone. I have a guy in the friend zone. Now, the reason why the friend zone is beneficial is because no one likes, when you end a relationship, the worst thing is starting from scratch and having to build something. You know, having to learn everything about this person or whatever. So when you have someone in the friend zone, like women in particular, they will leave that person in the friend zone.
Like those out there?
Yeah, they will leave that person in the friend zone. They will get to know him. So that person's just literally spending his time like telling her about himself, learning about her and everything. So once her situation messes up, she don't have to start from scratch. She already has someone who's waiting to jump in that position. Like, yo, coach, throw me in the game. I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? I'm Kobe Bryant. Eddie Jones is washed up. Throw me in the game. I'm going to start. I'm going to win you championships. See what I'm saying? So that's the beneficial of a side dude. Now, the benefits of a side chick is, let's say, I know a lot of men who are in relationships where they ended in a bad note because they feel like the grass is greener on the other side. That's because they don't have a side chick to let them know, hey, what you got is special. The grass ain't greener on the other side. So when you do have a side chick, it's like you already know what you have in your woman. I mean, there's been times in the past, long time ago, where, you know, I've been dealing with somebody, then I might step out, and then on my way home, I'm like, you know, dang, I'm glad I got my wife, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad she ain't like her. It makes me appreciate my girl even more. So the benefits of a side chick is just, you know, knowing that the grass isn't green on the other side. You know what's on the other side, you know, because your side chick, she ain't shit. You know, if she wasn't a side chick, she would be a girl. If you really cared about her, you wouldn't keep her there. You would promote her.
But you obviously care about your girl or your main chick, because it's not like I'm cutting you off to be with this person. So you obviously genuinely care about this person, and this side chick can potentially be a threat to your situation. Why would you mess that up?
That's what I'm saying. Like our conversation earlier when we were saying, you know, you got to keep it real with your girl. I mean, keep it real with your side chick. You know, if you tell your side chick the truth, in order for her to be your side chick, she got to know her role. She got to play her role. If she doesn't play her role the way she has to be played, then, you know, you got to, you know, cut her off the team.
So I need a side person perspective. Matt, have you ever been the side dude?
He is a side dude.
Yeah, I've been on the side on a few occasions, and I play my role very.
And you knew you were the side dude.
Yeah, and I was okay with it, you know, because I knew what my role was. It's just, you know, call me from time to time, call me to come through. That's just what it is.
And because that was benefiting you as well, you didn't care to be.
Because I just, at the time, you know, I just wasn't really looking for any type of commitment. I just need something, you know, loose and free so I can keep doing what I'm doing without any having to worry about anyone's feelings or anything like that. Like I was cool with it.
Y'all was sad.
Whoa, wait a second. You still haven't answered the question.
Okay, so,
I'm gonna sip this tea.
So people, we tend to lose control of our emotions. Like there's just some emotions that we don't have control over. So what happens when emotions do get involved and this side chick does say, you know, like, okay, I'm really feeling him. Like, I really like him. I have a deep care for him. And they want more than that. Then what?
She shit out of luck.
So what if she starts acting up?
I mean, that's, well...
And she starts wanting to tell, you know, main chick, you're not the only chick.
See, I haven't been in that situation before, so I don't really...
might want to start thinking about that.
But here's my thing, right? If I'm in a relationship, like it's official, then I'm not cheater, I'm not stepping out, I'm not looking for anything. But if it's like someone that's like, that's just my main chick and I might have someone I deal with like, you know, here and there on the side, then it's like, if you want to try and become a threat to that girl, go ahead and be my guest. Like I don't lose any, like, since there's no like strong, serious commitment there, then I don't really care if I lose it or not. Like you'll be doing you wouldn't be doing yourself any good or her any good.
And you've been a side dude before?
Yes.
And you were fine with that?
With being a side dude? Yeah, it's kind of beneficial to me. You know, it's like, you know, you don't have any responsibilities. You know, her main is having all the responsibilities. I would love to be intimate with someone and not have to bring her out, not have to spend money on her. When I get a call from her, I know what it is.
And is that feeling or that idea just because you're young right now and it's like, you know, I don't really need any commitments right now. I'm a young man. Let me do what I'm doing out here in these streets.
I had this conversation earlier. It's funny you brought it up. I definitely had this conversation earlier. You know, I'm getting older, so the whole side chick, even though I might have a lot of perspective on it and opinions on it, you know, I'm 28 and it's not cute. It's not cute. So I'm at the point where, you know, I really want to do something, but I have issues. I ain't gonna lie, I have issues.
You have commitment issues?
I don't know if it's commitment issues. It could be issues somewhere else. But at the end of the day, it's like, you know, I know it's not cute. And the older you get, it could be, like your question earlier, it could be another ending cycle.
Right.
But you gotta know when
healthy.
You gotta know when to call it quits. Jordan, he retired from the Bulls. Jordan retired from the Bulls, came back, played for the Wizards. That's when he knew, like, you know, the game ain't for me. You know, these young Bulls, you know, the way they running, I can't run as fast. In my mind, I think I could do it, but I can't physically compete. So
okay, so that's a good point. How do you know when it's time to cut the side chick off? When it's time to say, you know, I'm done playing these games and I'm gonna be faithful and committed to one person?
When wifey go through your phone and ask you all types of questions, that's when you know.
That's real. So you prolong this as long as you can.
No, that was a joke. You don't prolong it as long as you can. You know, every man gets to a point where you know in your heart, you can't fight your heart. So in your heart, if you feel in a certain way, like I felt a certain way for one woman and felt a different way for a different woman, and I know the difference. You know what I'm saying? So it's like once you feel a certain way, you have to act on that. You can't just be cool. Some people will try, they know the way they feel about their woman, and they'll try to be cool. You know, it takes maturity to know, like, okay, you know what? I gotta act on these feelings, or else I'm gonna be shit out of luck. I don't wanna be that 40-year-old in the club doing the same shit I was doing at 22.
So Matt, what can we do in a relationship so that we don't have to get side people involved? Like, is there a conversation that needs to be had so that you're getting everything that you want from the person that you're with?
Yeah, I mean, I think communication is definitely a major aspect of it. But I think another thing is too many times we're settling for, you know, what's right in front of our face instead of going after what we really want. Like, I know too many guys who will say to themselves, "Oh, I can't get that girl. I'm way out. Like, she's way out of my league." And like, it's kind of sad because it's like, this is a girl that you know you want. You know that she'll make you happy, but you think so little of yourself that you'll say, "Okay, I'm not gonna go after her, so I'm gonna settle with this girl over here who I know is gonna bring me stress, bring me all the things I don't want, but because I feel like she's in my league and I'm in her league, then I'm okay with it."
All right, so I'm gonna wrap this up, but I need to know first what you guys are gonna do so that you don't have to go through the cycle of cuffing season anymore, so that no more side chicks are involved. Are you ready to change, or is it something that you want to continue to do for a while?
I've made the change. Like, honestly, it's a waste of time. It's a complete waste of time. It's a big distraction. So I cut, like, I don't really have I don't have anybody, or, you know, so it's a little different for me. So like, the whole having a girl on the side, it's too much of a headache. It's too much of a hassle. It's like, it's so stressful to have like someone say, "Oh, who's these girls commenting on your Instagram?" Yo, I saw you comment on the girl's Instagram. Like, yo, you're on the side, fam. Like, slow down.
This is the side chick you're talking about.
But I'm saying, like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, you have to worry about, like, you know, this, like, the side chick will catch like feelings and she'll start feeling type of way, some type of way about little things, like, you know, because at the end of the day, everyone yearns to be wanted. So it's like, having that girl on the side is like, it's boring now. It doesn't have the same thrill it did for me years ago.
I feel like it would just be too much to keep up with. Like, you have to keep up with your lies.
Yeah, and I don't like lying, and I'm not really good at it. I'm not good, because I'll forget. I'm very forgetful, so if I tell someone one thing and they ask me again, I might give them a different answer.
Ooh, have you guys ever got caught up, though, with the main chick and the side chick? Like, have you been found out? Okay, we can end it like that.
Let's go.
I'm not going to answer that.
Oh, yeah, that's an indictment right there.
Yeah, we're going to get you to spill the beans on.
No.
Oh, no. Can I have a reaction shot for Candace when I ask her the question? There's a reaction shot.